welcome to the layout room. It has been only 3 days since the last layout update, and we got another one, because if you can see behind me, you can see that there's a lot of paint, there's a lot of black back here. If you look in the corner down here, you'll see there's some brown. Let's see what all I've been doing in the layout. Now, I have been painting since that day. I've been painting when I get up and when I go to bed. Just before I go to bed, I do some painting, and just after I get up, I do some painting. Except today, I had some things to do. I won't be able to do anything Friday because I gotta have an early trip to Buffalo. But I don't know when this video will go up, so that trip might have happened already. If I might live stream from Buffalo if I have time. So you might see a live stream from me from Buffalo. You might have seen it already at this point. I don't know. So, what am I doing right now? Well, right now I'm tacking some track back down. And I have my Elmer's glue wall. And somewhere, I think I know where it is, I have scenic cement. So, let's take a look at what we're going to do. Right now I got that out. Not going to use any of the stuff in here right now. We're going to be doing something else. But you can see here, I have painted brown under all of this right now using this brush and the Apple Barrel Nutmeg Brown. There are two switches. These are for the next two modules. And there's another switch over there that's for one of those as well. This is one coat, and I'm not too worried about the brush strokes showing because it's going to be covered with buildings and or ground cover anyway. So this is two coats here, and you can see it's a nice thing. You cannot see through it. Over here, however, I had to put three coats on, and you can. This section has three coats on it, and you can still see the writing a little bit, but I'm not going to be too worried about it. I'm going to paint it up to here, and then we have black along here. Now there's going to be a little bit more black along here, just to cover that up. But I mainly painted under where the tracks will go, and you can see here I have my nails back in and such. Now this track is not tacked down. I will be tacking it down not at this moment because you can see the track ends here, and I have not painted under here. I have to take this section up and paint the black under that before I can do that. And then before I paint the track on this black on this module, I have to take that piece that's up there and put it over there and prop it up somehow. So that's got to be done before I can paint the black here, and I'm going to paint the black, this black with that. This is only one coat of black. This is the regular Apple Barrel matte black. I thought about using jet black, but it did come out kind of a dark gray, but it's going to be under Cinder ballast. So now I will be using two things to hold this down. First of all, I am going to be using the Elmer's glue wall, and this is going to be underneath, and then the scenic cement, wooden scenic cement will be sprayed on top of that to hold it down, and the ballast we'll be using will be the Woodland Scenics fine ballast cinders. Now, ballasting seems to be people's least favorite thing to do. And let's move the cars out of the way. Okay, so those cars are moved out of the way. my wooden scenic cement. I have already shaken it up. A styrofoam seal. Now that's something I've never seen before. I have never used wooden scenic cement, so this is going to be interesting. Give it a little bit more shake for good measure. I was going to use 50-50. Okay, Woodland Scenics. I'm not sure what they're doing. But that is as far as that nozzle will go on into the bottle. I'm not quite sure what possessed them to do that. But that is longer than would possibly fit in that bottle. So we gotta pause this and get back. Okay. I took my Klein Tools strippers cutters combination and just snipped off about an inch and a half off the end of that, and now we hold up next to the bottle and it goes almost down to the bottom, not quite, but I felt like there was still some sediment in the bottom, so just shake this up more. Now what I'm going to do here is some people use a spoon for distributing ballast, which I always thought was kind of weird. I am not going to be doing that. Instead, I am going to make something that I turn this way so you can see that I used in the Model Railroad Club, the Great Lakes and Attica Central Model Railroad Club in Wyoming, New York. Actually, it's at Star Junction, which is between Wyoming and Pearl Creek. This piece off. This does not have to be precise. I will cut this way. Then I'll cut that right on there. Then I'll cut down this way. Cut over here. I did not cut that right. Not cut that right anywhere near it all. Oh, it's shabby, but that's the general idea. Little spout to pour ballast on the tracks. It's shabby, it's horribly done, but you get the general idea. So, now we start with the bottom layer. And that bottom layer is going to be Elmer's glue. And I'm going to put this, move the wooden Cinex over here. And I'm going to put the glue here. Now in the club, we would have spread this out with a brush. Because I do not have ready access to water, I am not going to use a brush. Because all the brushes are going to fall out on the ground. Get back in there. I said in. Okay, get in there. I'm going to use a palette knife because it is plastic. If glue hardens to it, it can peel right off. All right, now we take our Woodland Scenics Cinder Ballast. We have our little thing. You pour a bunch in there. Pour a bunch more. And that's the general idea. We'll come back to this. All right, now I'm taking this brush, which is actually this is an all media brush. It's a little fan thing. It would probably be good for weathering, and I'm just spreading out the cinder ballast over the glue. Just making sure to cover the glue with the cinder ballast. And you can't really tell the difference between it and that. Now, we will make sure Woodland Scenic cement is good and shaken up. Do not see any sediment. and just spray that on. And that is how I ballast. Of course, you didn't see me ballast around the track. That will come in time. In fact, I might put that in this video. But there we have some scenery work on the layout. All right, now here's my technique for ballasting tracks. I probably shouldn't do this, but I'm going to. Just put it in the thing, and that's why this is handy for, this is what something like this comes in most handy for. Just drag it along between the rails and pour it out. And then just take brush, you could use this one. Even just spread the ballast out. Along here with the brush. So using the little spout to pour the ballast in. Just go along with our, it's quite a stiff brush. Just go along. And then to finish it off, we'll go with the lighter weight brush. Kind of. Now, the reason why I'm being careful to not have anything on the ties is because these tracks should be buried in styrene. Should be buried in cinders so that they could drive across them to get around the cars and such. So I need to make sure that the tops of ties are pretty cleared off so that I can put styrene on it to maybe even cardboard. Probably could use cardboard too. Small enough that I can make a flangeway so that the flanges will not hit, but that I can put cinder ballast on it to make it look like it's completely cindered over. We'll do another shot of me doing this. This time we'll pour it between the rails. And we'll use our big brush to distribute it along there, and then get off the rail. doing this right down the thing because I forgot one thing. I forgot I was going to put glue, a small amount of glue in between the rails. So I'm going to put a bead of glue in between the rails. I have another palette knife. I have two more, but I think this one will do the trick. Oh yeah, okay. So we'll be back. All right, there we are. We have this part ballasted. You can see a little bit of dry here. Oh well. That'll be gotten when I do ground cover for the rest of the thing. That I think I sprayed that and it's just dried already. But we got things sprayed, glued down. There's some ballast down here that's not glued down, but I'm not worried about that. Just sprayed the whole thing with the scenic cement. Run my finger along the rail. See how that's but we're moving right along in scenery. So yeah, as long as I have the stuff to do something, it doesn't take me long to get it done. Once I get moving. So that is the end of this video. From CP Silver Springs, milepost 368, the Norfolk Southern Tier line. Keep on loving trains, Tim